Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another jam-packed edition of Showcase TV. I am your host. My name is TJ Albert, and tonight's card, just for you, is jam-packed to the max. We have Vega defending his heavyweight championship against an international opponent selected by the boss, Blackheart. Not only that, we have a featured match for this show specifically. So let's stop talking, let's get up to ringside. Our opening contest is scheduled for one fall.
This opening contest here in the second episode of SPW TV shows David Manuel coming fresh back from his hiatus down to, I think it was a sabbatical down to Puerto Rico. He comes back and he's ready and fired up, taking on, well, you'll see, he is not a pretty sight whatsoever, and I don't think David knows what he's in for.
When we do sign talent, some of these is open contracts, and some talent just wants to sign it to get into the match. David was one of these.
Now, what about this other guy? How did you convince him to sign on a dotted line?
You do not want to see how he signed the contract.
I will take your word on that one, and
I'm not sure it was crayons, markers, paint.
But nonetheless, hi everyone, I am Paul Holloway, commentating live at the SPW Center and Arena with none other than the boss, Christopher Blackheart.
Great to be back for our second edition. This is part of the open talent policy we have here, and you're going to see throughout the upcoming shows different talent, young talent, coming in SPW.
So to the announcements.
First, from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing this evening at 171 pounds, David Manuel!
Make some noise!
And his opponent, from the Dark Carnival, weighing in this evening at 230 pounds, Mr. Pickles!
Did you see how the ring announcer looked at Mr. Pickles?
He had fear in his eyes.
I think he's afraid of clowns.
He might be. I mean, I'm not fond of clowns myself, and when I go to the circus, that is usually not the first thing that I want to go see. I'll usually go see the Lion Tamer or the Bearded Lady. The clown, usually the last.
Ever see a Mr. Pickles?
Mr. Pickles is devastating to the look.
All right, it's a nice lockup. I want to know the background more, Pickles.
Well,
Being in the circus, no mainstream circuses around. I don't think he works for Barnum and Bailey. I want to know, who do he work for?
you can see with just the look on his I don't even know what you call it.
I don't think
if it's a profile, if it's a face, or what it is. But when you look at that, there's a story.
Well, it is, because I don't think he gives cheers and happiness. I think he gives fear and pain. and we'll be seeing coming down if David.
He already
He started
Pickles
slow.
taking it.
All right, looks like I'm imagining that David is younger, faster, and if he's gonna try to win this match, he has to get over on Mr. Pickles.
That is
Mr. Pickles
absolutely
looks somewhere
correct.
around 6'3", about 280. All right, kid, give him some shots. Go after him. I would.
You see right there, he was returning the favor into the head. Oh,
right.
and a nice hip toss, but he was returning the favor of the corner. Oh, and Pickles just popped right up.
All right,
Oh,
fake drop kick.
David
Go
was
around,
smart
go for
there.
a pin. Go for a pin. Who are you cheering? This is a close set. Go after him.
And that's the naiveness of David Manuel. I mean, he's been here before, and he gets that environment, and it just shows how tricky
All
it
right,
is.
that's good. DDT. Go for the pin. Go for the pin, kid.
But again, it shows how tricky it is to adapt to this new situation where we don't have crowds. We don't have crowds to cheer for them and boo for them. They are just in the heat of the moment against their opposition.
Well, it is an adjustment period because you can see David looks like he probably got reassurance from the crowd, maybe got him going. But in this case, you're all out there all by yourself, which in reality, it's always been like that. So a lot of these talent who rely on the crowd, they may not be doing so well in a closed environment.
Well, another reason for that may be just that how long David's been out of the ring. I mean, he went and took a sabbatical down to Puerto Rico, his
He
homeland.
didn't take a sabbatical. He took a personal vacation to go down there. And guess what? I have connections down in Puerto Rico. They're training left and right. You can call a good friend, Savio Vega. Ask him about down there. Ask Don Vega about training in Puerto Rico. He does,
Whoa.
He has family down there. A lot of tours he's done.
It's Vega. But anyway,
Hey, you leave my friend Donnie out of this, okay?
back to the matchup here. We see a nice leg drop from Mr. Pickles. And David, oh, a nice
For an
atomic drop.
Come on, Dave. If you're gonna go,
Firing up.
gonna
He's
go
trying to
for a
make
win.
that comeback. And a nice reverse atomic drop, sending Pickles into the corner.
All right, go after him, kid.
Oh, he's showboating. He's showboating.
All right, big
he got
sunset
here?
flip. All right.
Oh, monkey flip right
You
out
gotta
of the
kick
corner.
your legs up, kid. You gotta get extension. You're gonna get some height on
Smart
Pickles.
going for that cover. But Pickles,
Yeah, but you gotta do a full cover on that.
Pickles with a kick. Oh, yeah, he only grabbed one
Stay
leg.
on top of him, Dave.
David's thinking going high risk.
All right.
'Cause
I'm
sometimes,
not sure that's right.
but you got to remember, what goes up must come down.
Yeah, but the question is where.
Right onto Mr.
Oh,
Pickles.
all right,
That's
hook
where.
the leg.
One,
That was-
two. Oh, and I thought he was going to
All right.
have it there.
All right, give him credit. Good basics. He hooked the leg, had him
He hooked the
covered pretty
far
well.
leg, which was give him more leverage. Oh, but wait a
Get
minute.
back. Don't get frustrated, kid.
Pickles
Go
just
after
sitting
him.
right up.
Did you see the fear on David's face?
Right when Pickles sat up, David was expressionless other than fear. The only expression he
Someone
could...
may have to check his gear afterwards because his face, that was fear.
Yeah. Pickles just unforgiving with his strikes, his... Oh my goodness, what a slam out of the corner.
Look at that. There's no expression coming out of it. Yes, he's wearing a mask, but look at it.
Oh,
His
but what is
eyes.
this? What is this? I know what this is. He calls that move the Big Dill. And that is enough to put David Manuel away. And what an opening contest that was. David putting up a valiant effort against the twisted and demented and very enigmatic Mr. Pickles.
Hopefully, David can wake up after the quarantine's over.
You can see right there the referee having to hold Pickles back, but if Pickles really wanted to, I don't think the official would be able to hold him back.
Frank check on him. Also, senior official Frank Rocha.
Doing a tremendous job checking his, making sure every shoulder is down. And he's there to call that count. Clean as can be. There it
We have
is.
to send our team out. Find more about Pickles.
Yeah.
I'm going to call Kevin Castro. I think Castro's going to find out more.
You better have an insurance policy on Castro.
Well, no, I said he's going out. I didn't say I was going.
Nonetheless, Mr. Pickles victorious in our opening contest.
Tonight is week 2 of Showcase TV. Now I have the honor of talking with the defending champion that will be defending his title tonight, Mr. Vega. Now, Mr. Vega, coming off of your successful title defense at Marchiversary, what is next for you?
First of all, it's none of your business what is next. What should be your business is that I'm still the SPW heavyweight champion. And earlier today I spoke to the boss, and it seems like he set up this great contenders match for me, but it's not gonna matter who that might be, because we all know what the outcome will be. Speaking of the boss.
Hey kid, you can go over there.
Yeah, you done your job for the night. What's
good to
going
see you.
on? Yes,
All right,
indeed.
I got it good down tonight to continue what we've been doing on Showcase TV, national, international, West Coast, East Coast. I got someone for you. Someone's never been on the East Coast. Someone who may be able to take that from you.
You know what? I don't think so. Just like that punk kid that couldn't tie his shoes. Oh, it's great. Tonight is gonna be no different, because when that bell rings once again, there's gonna be one man standing. Y guste o no te guste, el campeón es Vega, y esa es la que hay. Yes.
If you're tired of watching pro wrestling on Monday, Wednesday nights, or any time on YouTube, and you ever thought about being a pro wrestler, you can join Showcase Pro Wrestling at the Showcase Wrestling Training Center, where we make dreams a reality. If you can get through the hardest door, your front door, come down to the training center and start redefining pro wrestling the way that you want it to be. Your name can be the marquee. Your name can be next champion. All you have to do is start now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the Showcase Pro Wrestling Heavyweight
Up next, our
Championship.
closing contest.
Entering at this time, the
Handpicked opponent
from Los
for
Angeles,
Vega, the SPW
California,
heavyweight champion.
Tommy
You handpicked his opponent.
I absolutely did. A young talent from the West Coast, first time wrestling on the East Coast, Showcase Pro Wrestling. And guess what? He's happy. He has an awesome opportunity against one of my good friends, Vega, coming out of Marchiversary, still the champion.
Now, I understand business is business, but I gotta know, because I'm here with you, and everybody's been dying to know, what is the relationship between you and Vega? He attacked you. He blindsided you.
As I told Vega at the Marchiversary, ironically had nothing to do with him.
And his
Everything to do with
opponent
Kyle.
is the current Showcase Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion from San Juan, Puerto Rico, the Punisher.
You have the announcement going on right now, but
Vega.
you can see the frustration in Vega's
I like that
eyes.
introduction, Sarge. But Punisher Don Vega is no longer. You should know the deal by now. Let's try that again.
His opponent, the current Showcase Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion from San Juan, Puerto Rico, Vega.
And Sergeant Muldoon correcting his mistake at the request of our heavyweight champion, Vega. Just this name change in general, just dropping the Dawn. It's so impactful.
Well, you got it right. He retired. Don Vega retired in February from Showcase Pro Wrestling. That's when everything happened.
So can you tell me the difference between Don Vega and Vega?
Well, I can just tell you, either one of them would have kicked you in the stomach, and even a little bit lower if they had the opportunity. So that being said,
I cannot
why
argue
don't
with
you
that.
watch the champ? Stop asking all these questions. You are supposed to be commenting on the action. You're not supposed to be a journalist going in to why everything happened. It would be coming down the line. But, ooh, look at that. Nice chop. I think he just cracked him from the West Coast to the East Coast. Hip tussle. And look at the movement of Vega. Slow, methodical, calculating.
I cannot disagree with that.
Oh,
but
look
you
at that!
gotta,
Look
you
at
gotta
that!
believe in
That's
the
a
heart of
dentist's dream right there when he kicked him in the face.
got to believe in the heart of Tommy Bryant, this guy that you signed personally. He was putting up a little bit of a fight when he had him down, but Vega, ever the persistent champion.
One reason I signed him for this match is he reminds me a lot of Carlos Slayton. At one time, Carlos was young and hungry. He was in the tutelage of the showcase. We all put a lot of time into him. And this kid, Tommy, he could be the next Carlos. But look, this kid knows how to tie his shoes, right?
I don't think the first thing I would notice is
he
the
didn't
shoes.
question that he didn't question, wow, I'm wrestling the champ tonight. He just went in the ring and said, I'm going to get it done.
Well,
And that, I thought was awesome. For a
what we
young kid,
see, he throws him over the
new
top
to
rope.
promotion.
And,
He's trying to come in. Like, look at the fight.
oh, look at this.
Look at the fire and the
Sunset
fight
flip.
in
He's
him.
trying to roll him up, but
Oh,
Vega
look at that.
Vega stops him.
I wonder if they have those on the West Coast. Do they have those?
I'm not
Big
sure.
punches
I'm
to the
not too
face.
familiar with West Coast wrestling. I am very
I might have to send you out there just to take one. Oh, look at those shots.
well. I think due to the current situation, I don't know if I'll be able
Don't
to.
worry, you can watch. It's fine.
Oh, and Vega!
Oh,
Oh my
he just-
goodness! I don't know if I can watch this. He
He just like ripped his face.
just folded him over the corner. I have never
Modified,
seen somebody
sky high.
manhandle a human being like that before. Just even with the way he was just pushing his face over the ropes, and then tossed him
That's
like
fine,
he was
that's fine. I'll watch
weightless.
it. Watch it. Watch what the champ does.
He's going for that submission.
Oh, the kid
Tommy's
fought
trying
it.
to
Look at
fight.
the fight, though. Hey,
He's trying
I
to
give the
fight
kid
on the way
credit.
down. Down. You have it in.
Oh, a nice kick to the back.
Vega has put down quite a couple people with that maneuver itself. He won the championship that way. And oh my
Oh.
goodness. Just a power slam
He wanted
right to
nothing to
the...
do with it.
And that is
Yeah,
it.
that is it.
That is...
Congratulations, champ. Another win. And guess what?
That is a win.
That young kid, Tommy, has a lot of potential. We may keep him around.
The future, I guess in your words, looks bright for Tommy
Hey,
Bryant.
it does. Hey, look. Some people may not be happy of what happened with Carlos, but this story will be told down the line. You don't need to know everything, but guess what? This kid took a contract, fought on a company that he never wrestled before, went against a guy that he heard the rumors, and as you saw by this,
Well,
they're all right.
the rumors were from you
What? Well,
That-
Don Vega?
about this kid who can fight from California. He fought against
All
him,
right.
and
I
due to
did.
your discretion.
When I talked to Vega, I did build the kid up a little bit more than maybe I could have or should have. But guess what? I have to keep him on his toes. He's the champ. He always has to be ready.
Well, only time will tell, I guess, for Tommy Bryant and for Vega himself.
I promise I'll be keeping the open talent exchange across the nation, the West Coast to the East Coast, around the world. Will be seen on SPW TV.
And with that, we thank you for joining us here at the second episode of SPW TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to follow Showcase Pro Wrestling on all forms of social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at SP Wrestling, and swing by ShowcaseProWrestling.com for all the latest news and upcoming events.
Come on, freedom. Down the